get your pick in the boxing bookie segment in a few minutes. We're going to get there. Let's talk a little bit about that undercard. But before we get there, we're going to bring on our man, Dennis Guillermo. He's a member of the Examiner.com out there in Indianapolis, Indiana. He's a big Manny Pacquiao writer. I'm telling you, the guy writes about Manny Pacquiao like every other day, it seems like. Nah, man, I think he even outpaces Marley, man. Guillermo, man, he covers Pacquiao frontwards and backwards, and he is carrying our show syndicated on his Examiner page right now, so a lot of his readers are probably listening to us. So we're going to bring on Dennis Guillermo to get his thoughts on Manny Pacquiao versus Miguel Cotto.
Hello.
Hey, Dennis Guillermo, this is Ricardo here with John Chavez. This is the Boxing Truth. What's going on, my man?
Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for having me, man.
Hey, not a problem. We know a lot of people are listening right there on your page at theexaminer.com for Indianapolis. What are your thoughts going into Saturday night when Manny Pacquiao and Miguel Cotto meet in that ring? A lot of people are excited. What are you expecting to see Saturday night?
Oh, man, that's going to be a great fight. I don't think it's really possible to predict the outcome of that one. I mean, anybody can. I mean, it's a toss-up in my opinion, but a lot of people though have been talking about the size difference between Cotto and Pacquiao. Saying that Cotto is big, is too big, and all that. But you got to remember, Manny Pacquiao, when he started fighting as a pro, he started at 106. He was actually lighter than the minimum. And he used to carry steel weights in his shorts just to make the weight. So, you know what I mean? He's used to fighting bigger and stronger guys. And as you've seen it throughout his career, the bigger he is, the body just came with it. He just became stronger, you know what I mean? It's not like he was in the ring and showed any disadvantages against Hatton and strength. And then De La Hoya, I don't care what people say, that De La Hoya was draining all that, but, you know what I mean? Pacquiao seems like he can, you know what I mean? He's good at that weight, and even better. So with that said, though, he could go either way. I mean, I can see Pacquiao knocking out Cotto early on, like Freddie originally said, but at the same time, Cotto's a tough dude, you know what I mean? Cotto's really skilled. He's really good, so you know what I mean? He could go either way, man. Either way.
Let me ask you this, Dennis. So at the same time, a lot of people talk about Pacquiao fighting Hatton and fighting De La Hoya. How do you see Miguel Cotto in comparison to those two guys? Do you think he's better than De La Hoya and Hatton when they fought Pacquiao? How does he match up?
Oh, absolutely. I think Cotto will be the toughest opponent Pacquiao will ever have faced. And so far in his career, I mean, especially now, Cotto has a lot of proof. A lot of people have been counting him out. The Margarito fight that he dropped, people have criticized him a lot about that fight. I actually love Cotto. I mean, I followed Cotto a lot. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, Cotto's tough. You can't count Cotto out.
Now, if I got to put a gun to your head, as I've been putting it to a lot of people's head this evening, you got to pick Miguel Cotto, you got to pick Manny Pacquiao. Who do you select?
Let's say I'll go with Pacquiao in 8 rounds.
So you're taking Pacquiao in 8 rounds. I want you to give you the opportunity to let all our listeners know we got, hundreds upon hundreds of people listening live right now. We'll have thousands upon thousands listen to the download. Let everybody know what you do with the Examiner and how they can check you out.
Oh, yeah, just go to Examiner.com/Indianapolis. You'll see my column over there, my boxing and MMA column. And, yeah, man, just check it out and interact. Just leave me your comments and all that, you know what I mean? But I got to tell this to you, though. I was listening to your show a while ago. And you said something about Boo Boy Fernandez being Pacquiao's gopher.
Well, he is.
I'm going to tell you this. No, it's Michael Kahn.
Yeah, well,
Michael Kahn is the absolute gopher, you know what I mean?
So Michael
Boo
Kahn
Boy actually does something in the team, you know?
That's true. You know what? That's true. Maybe Michael Kahn might be the ultimate gopher. A few people have been asking Dennis about a series of articles you've written on getting a credential. How hard has that been, man?
Okay. Well, initially, of course, I was disappointed. I mean, you know the numbers. You write for the Examiner as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then the past couple of months, yeah, I mean, I've been putting up the numbers. I've been like on top the past couple of months. But you know what I mean? I mean, that's the business, you know. I mean, they didn't give me my credentials. They chose to give it to a couple of people who are getting less hits. But you know what I mean. What can you do? I mean, as a writer, I'm gonna just keep doing my thing. And you know what I mean. I'm Filipino. I don't give up. You know. Back in the day, when I didn't have enough money to watch these fights, I found a way to get in. So that's just what's gonna happen in Vegas. You know what I mean. We'll find a way to get in, give the fans and the readers the best coverage that I could give them, you know?
Hey, that's real, Dennis Guillermo, Indianapolis Boxing Examiner. Thank you for coming on. We look forward to having you again, and keep doing what you're doing, man. All these old writers will die one day, brother.
I appreciate it, bro. And you guys keep grinding as well, man. A fan of your show.
All right, thanks a lot, Dennis. That's Dennis Guillermo, Indianapolis Boxing Examiner. Nice to know other people aren't getting credentials, man. Don't worry, all these 70-year-olds writing about boxing, they're going to die, and then we might not want to even go to the fights no more.
Nah, you got to love the loyalty within boxing, because you got guys that are covering the sport, churning the information out, the little tidbits, the rumors, the rants, or whatever, and then you have a guy from a somewhat or supposed bigger sort of outlet kind of just stepping in at the last second, you know, applying for a credential. And I think the powers that be don't understand that, okay, they might write for a certain magazine, or they might write for a certain newspaper, but those articles they're putting up are going on the last page in a little corner where that nobody's really going to see anymore, because nobody reads these papers anymore. Everything's online. They need to learn how to go ahead and embrace this new model that we're in. It's all internet-based. You know, I think that even within other industries, they understand the power and the effect of, you know, places like such as the Examiner, Twitter, Facebook, stuff like that. You know, obviously that's the future of media. So, you know, sometime down the road, I think boxing will get with the times. But for now, I think Dennis is going to find a way, just like me, to go ahead and get in the fight somehow, some way.
Talking about an unofficial pick, my